I'm sorry. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Day Day from A Day's Journey. My friends call me Day Day D, and I had other nicknames in high school. But anyway, that's for another time. So today I just wanted to share a story with you guys that I feel like it's a feel good story. So I just wanted to share it. So I have traveled before. I live in Jamaica, and I have traveled before when I was in college, and that was the J1 Cultural Exchange Program. And there was a particular year that I went, and something happened, and that's what I'm going to tell you guys now. So, in the year 2015, I went to Wisconsin, but traveling is very tedious. So you go to here, layover, then go there, and bus, and so I'm just going to give you like a little rundown of what happened. So I remember my flight left 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning, I believe, because my journey was like over 2 days of traveling here. And I got to Miami. That's where layover was supposed to be for like an hour or so. But the airline that I traveled with, I'm not calling their names, they came to us and they're like, guys, we're so sorry, but we're having mechanical issues, so your flight is delayed. Okay, we can live with that. Delayed for how long? Right, so we were there for a maximum of 8 hours waiting for this flight. And they gave us a meal ticket and said, if you guys spend over the limit, the amount that's on the meal voucher, in essence, you'll be paying for the entire meal yourself out of your pocket. So don't get too excited and go buy things that you can't afford. But anyway, I met two really lovely ladies who were actually traveling. They were retired and they were traveling and wanting to see, much of the world. I think they were from Europe, so they were doing some tours and stuff, and it was like a really beautiful exchange. And we eventually got to our destination, which was Chicago. But before that, I was trying to tell the lady at the counter, like, Miss, I don't know anybody in Chicago. And based on the time I'm gonna get there, So she was like, when you get there, just talk to the persons in charge. And she was so nice and, telling me what to do. And when I got to Chicago at approximately 9 p.m., I think it was late. Nobody, you hear me tell you? Not a soul. Not even like to greet the people. Nobody. Their area was closed off. Everybody like gone home. I'm like, oh, you get to go home. Nice. So guess what? Adventures of sleeping in an airport. Yeah. So I slept in the airport. Technically I didn't sleep because as a female traveling by herself, I don't recommend sleeping in public spaces, especially in a situation like that. So I was up trying to make sure my phone was charged. I was watching who was coming and going, and I had to secure my bags and whatnot, because if you leave that unattended, just kiss that bag goodbye. So that was that. And eventually 5:30 rolled around. That's when they said the train started running. So I was like, okay, cool, let me go find this train area, where they go to take the train. And I realized I have to go down the escalator. I don't like these things. Despise escalators. I don't like them. They're embarrassing. I don't like it. I don't like it. But anyway, I had bags, so it made more sense to take the escalator than the stairs. So eventually found my way down without embarrassing myself. And there were other persons there who, place is just busy. Like people were up and about, and you see the difference between like 3 o'clock in the morning to about 5 o'clock in the morning. Because 3 o'clock there are people coming in and out because their flights coming in, but once it hits like 5 o'clock, 5:30, it's like everybody's like the day has started. So anyway, I got downstairs, the kiosk machine where you purchase the train ticket. Now I didn't know exactly what to do, so I was trying to watch somebody to see what was going on and how they do it. And the person is like, this sense that I was watching them, and they're just like, um, you know. So I was just like, okay. But a lady saw that I was, probably out of the norm, out of my element here, and she came over, she assisted me, helped me get the ticket, told me to go to the train and whatever. Another escalator. Bruh. Anyway, made it down this one. Not as graceful as the first time, but So the train leaves in like 5 minutes, and I am on this side of the platform, and the train is on that side of the platform, and it's like a long walk with my bags. I won't even get into detail about what happened there, but yeah, made it on the train and found out that my stop was actually the last stop. So cool. She told me what to do, pull the thing, whatever, whatever. And I eventually got to my stop, came outside the train station, and friends, let me tell you, the cold that hit me. I was not prepared mentally, physically, any kind of alley, because this is crazy. Who lives like this? Not me. I'm just saying, not me. Mm-mm. I eventually made it to the bus station. It was literally like a block away. And the lady at the front desk, she was really nice, but she still could not allow me to get my ticket from me yesterday. So I had to pay an extra $20 to get that ticket. And this was like 7 in the morning, and that bus was leaving at 3 o'clock. So, okay, fine. As long as I'm here, I can get on a bus to get where I'm going. And I go to the lounge area to sit down. And at this point in time, I realized, goody hungry. I just literally realized that I've been traveling for a day and a half, and I haven't eaten anything. And the only money I had on me was the money to pay the person's fee when I got to the location. And I was just like, oh, okay. So I called my father, and he was just like, I'm gonna send you some money, but if you don't have to use it, leave it alone. I was just like, the money that you're sending me, I'm hungry, man. I'm dying of starvation, like this close to dying of starvation. But anyway, I was sitting in the lounge area / cafeteria, because there were 2 breakfast places there. Or I don't think there were breakfast places, but anyway, they serve food. And then after a little while, a gentleman came, and he was sitting a chair away from me. So somehow we got to talking, and he was sharing with me where he was from and his travels. And I was telling him that it's my first time here, and blah 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 blah, and not getting into too much details, but just being friendly. And somehow the conversation got to the point where he's like, "Are you hungry? I'd like to buy you breakfast." And I was just like, on the inside I was just like, "Oh my god, yes, please, yes," but outside I was just like, "No, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm okay." And eventually he convinced me to allow him to buy me breakfast. I was like, okay, cool. So we walk up to the counter, and I started to order from the lighter side of the menu, because I'm not a greedy person. I'm very considerate. If you're offering me something, that's just how I am. So he was standing there looking at me, and he goes, no, she'll have, you eat the eggs, right? You eat. And he was just asking me, and he kept ordering, and I was just like, okay. And he pulled out his bank card and he placed it in my hand, and he walked away. I was like, sir, where are you going? I didn't say it out loud, but he could see the confusion on my face, and he goes, I'm going to get you fruits. You need fruits. You have to eat something. Sounds like you've had a rough travel, and I just wanted to, buy you something. And I was just like, okay. And the lady at the cashier is just looking at me, and I'm just looking at her, and I'm looking at him. And he takes up a banana and a fruit cup, and he comes back and he pays. And we go back to where we're sitting and we talk some more. And in my mind, to be very honest, I was kind of skeptical because where I'm from, men don't do that. Like, they don't offer you something without wanting something in return. So I was there waiting for him to ask me for my number or something. And like, after a while, he goes, oh, my bus is loading, and I'm gonna go, and I hope you have a great summer, and it was really nice meeting you. And he left. I was like, sir, okay, cool. It kind of shocked me because I'm in a foreign country. I don't know nobody. That was the last thing I was expecting to happen, and I was just so floored by it. And even to this day, when I think about it, I was like, Lord, you're so good. You sent a complete stranger, and I'm mad at that. But all in all, there are good people in the world. That's just it. That's a simple takeaway from this entire thing. Even though my journey was a journey and a half, but there are just some very nice people in the world. And even though I don't remember his name, I really don't remember his name. I remember our interaction so clearly. And sir, I am, and I was grateful, and I'm still grateful and he even bought me like a few snacks from my travel because it was like 4 hours from Chicago to Wisconsin. Hello, it must married by now, but anyway. So thank you guys for watching, and that's my story, my encouragement, my feel-good story for today, for this video. And if you have a similar story, you can comment down below and share it. Sometimes you just need to read something positive or hear something positive. So I'll see you in the next video.